Next up for bids, we have an exciting demo from the folks at Fitnet. This is really an interesting opportunity, I think, at least from my vantage. This is my first time at a US Ignite App Summit, and what I'm really struck by is that there's a tremendous amount of technology and development in this space, and a lot of novelty with approaches and platforms and the way that these innovations come to market. And what's exciting is to see them come through this pipeline and find specific use cases. It's one of the values of the Mozilla Gigabit Community Fund is to really bring a specific project into a use case. In our specific set, it's looking at this through the lens of education and workforce development. I'm really excited to see Bob demo the Telefitness application that really connects fitness coaches to their clients in real time and on-demand series of videos. And what is particularly intriguing is that Bob and his team have submitted an application to the Gigabit Fund where they're really exploring and taking that platform and looking at it through a specific programmatic lens with a clinic in Kansas City that is focused on low-income health and nutrition for families in need. So I love to see that kind of relevance come into focus with all of the exciting innovations that come out of and from innovators like you. So without further ado, Bob.
All right, thank you for the introduction and for the opportunity to speak with all of you about two things that I'm passionate about. One is gigabit technology, and two is fitness. 2 years ago, I was in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I heard this question for the first time. What is a gigabit good for? And I thought about it, and the technologist first thought, oh, low latency and bandwidth. But then the business person in me and the consumer said, well, technology has an opportunity to make things I do now much easier than before. And I was actually struggling with my health and fitness, and I realized that I was missing my trainer and my workout buddies. And I thought, well, how can gigabit technology help us? And we'll need to have our stuff on the screen here whenever we can. Okay, that's fine. We'll just go with one. That's fine. So let's take a look at fitness. Now, what do you do right now if you want to go to a fitness trainer? And I guarantee that all of you, if you had a trainer that came to your door every morning at 8 a.m. and told you to work out, you would do it, right? If it was right there, it was available. Well, what happens with technology like gigabit technology is it improves access to quality content or activity or interactivity. And so that's the fundamental premise that we look at in terms of the Fitnet platform. So how do we connect a fitness trainer and their clients? So I submitted an idea to the Mozilla Ignite Challenge and was fortunate enough to be one of the 8 that were selected as an app of the future. And then we were followed up with a US Ignite with an NSF Eager grant, which we've used those funds to build the Fitnet application, which is available on iPad right now. So I'm looking for my victim. Is Anna here? She was a victim in the last one. Come on, Anna. And for this demo to work, everyone needs to stand up. This one is interactive. So everyone stand up. It's time to shake things out a little bit. And Anna, if you wouldn't mind, to start Fitnet. Right now, the app is synchronizing with the remote site.
Hello, US Ignite. I'm Laurie Maddox, your Fitnet trainer. Exercise can be tough when you travel, but it doesn't have to be. With Fitnet, we can work out together anywhere. Over the next 3 minutes, we're going to work out on cardio, strength, and then finish with a yoga cool down. We're going to get started by marching on the spot. So I want you to roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Feel that posture? Pumping your arms. Now we're going to take our walks out laterally. So take them out. Maybe a little more bend in your knees, but still, chest is up.
All right, so I'm going to describe for you what's going on screen here.
This time, you're going to lift your knee.
Bottom left is Anna's friend Margot, who's in Blacksburg, Virginia right now, working out with us in real time.
Balance is key on this one.
We're seeing about a megabit of data and a latency of just over 100 milliseconds.
2. Now squats.
See, it's hard to stay accountable to oneself, but now we're accountable to Laurie and to our friend.
And keep your knees in line with your ankles. When you squat,
You can take the audio
your
back
chest
up.
stays lifted. Try not to hinge too much at your hips. Let's do 2 more. All right, squat again. This time add on a leg lift, out. So squat, leg lift.
You can do it.
Very nice.
Very
When you
nice.
lift up your leg, keep your body upright. Try not to lean over. Down and lift. Awesome. Let's do 1 more each way. All right. Go ahead. Take a nice deep breath in.
Now for the slow part.
Exhale, wrap your hands around your hips. Inhale up. Exhale, other direction. Inhale up. Palms together and float down to heart center. All right, tree pose without touching your leg. We can go on our ankle or our calf.
Don't fall over.
Finding a spot on the floor to balance. Now change sides.
You can see Margot is up there in sync with us
Awesome.
in the orange
You
glow
just
on the
finished
left.
the US Ignite Wake Up workout, and I look forward to seeing you again soon on Fitnet.
Oh, thank you very much, Lori. And thank you, Anna. So that was our demonstration of what was a Wi-Fi to Wi-Fi gigabit demonstration, East Coast to West Coast. So in the bottom left-hand corner was Margot Miles, who is in Blacksburg, Virginia, connected with her iPad Air. iPad Air has 2 Wi-Fi transmitter receivers in it. It's capable of doing, oh my goodness, she's going to keep coming at us. There we go. We're going to give Lori a break. On the other side, we had Margot Miles, who is Anna's friend, that has agreed that on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9 a.m., they're going to do this workout. And they're going to be able to bring Lori or any other trainer they like into wherever they are. So whether Anna is in Santa Clara or she's in Tokyo, she can do these workouts. So what happened there is this iPad Air is connected to a wireless access point that we brought, which is enabled by the gig fiber. This enables low latency and high throughput. Now, why does that matter? So it matters on 2 sides of the equation. First is the content producer, our trainer. Our trainer needs to have high uplink capacity to upload on-demand content as well as live content. Secondly, I need, as a consumer, high bandwidth download speeds. Now, the videos we've recorded, every 5 minutes of video is 10 gig uncompressed. That's what we record in the studio. The file we saw here was 125 meg. So the faster you have in terms of bandwidth, the faster, the better the user experience is for me. Then what about latency? Well, there's 2 elements there. So one is distributed clock system timing. So here we had multiple iPads devices that needed to be in perfect synchronization. And if any of you have ever studied this problem, it's very hard to solve to get distributed devices to synchronize exactly at the same moment. And we do that within milliseconds. And it's only possible because of low latency in the network. Basically, you need a symmetrical latency to accurately synchronize clocks. And then finally, you saw the interactivity with the remote participant. Obviously, the lower the latency, the faster I saw Margot move so that we can move in a coordinated manner. So here we see this virtual studio brought to me anywhere, anytime. We're currently at the mode of finding pilots in small communities, especially gigabit-enabled communities. So I'd love to talk to you about that later. And I'm also pleased to announce today at US Ignite that Fitnet is now available. It was just released an hour ago to the iPhone. So you can get it now on your iPhone. Here we go. So no matter where you are, there's no excuses. You have a trainer and friends in your pocket. So thank you very much, US Ignite and Mozilla, for all of your support. And we look forward to talking to you more and getting fit together. Thank you.